Hey there, story lovers. Welcome to Chapter 1 of our thrilling tale. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of Bar Harbor, where fog rolls in like a silent whisper and secrets are hidden in the shadows. Our protagonist, Clara Hawthorne, is a brilliant inventor with a heart full of curiosity. She's about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything she knows. So, buckle up and get ready for an adventure filled with mystery, invention, and a touch of the supernatural. Let's dive into the story and see what secrets the fog holds for Clara and her friends. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. As the fog rolled in over Bar Harbor, Clara Hawthorne sat hunched over her workbench. The dim light of her oil lamp cast flickering shadows across the cluttered surface. The workshop was a sanctuary of brass gears and half-finished inventions, filled with the scent of machine oil and the faint tang of salt from the nearby sea. Clara's wild, curly hair framed her face as she meticulously adjusted the delicate mechanism of her latest creation, a device intended to interact with the mysterious fog that enveloped the town. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation, yet an unsettling sense of unease lingered in the air, as if the very fog itself held secrets waiting to be unveiled. Outside, the townspeople whispered among themselves, their voices tinged with fear as they spoke of the spirit said to haunt the fog. Clara's heart raced at the thought. She had always been drawn to the unknown, her curiosity igniting a fire within her that clashed with her family's expectations. The Hawthornes were a lineage of inventors, and Clara felt the weight of that legacy pressing down on her shoulders. Yet, as she tinkered with her invention, she couldn't shake the feeling that her true calling lay beyond the confines of her family's shadow. Just then, the door swung open with a creak, and Eli Turner burst into the workshop. His tousled dark hair and leather jacket were a whirlwind of energy. "Clara, you won't believe what I found," he exclaimed, his expressive eyes sparkling with excitement. Clara looked up, her heart fluttering at the sight of Eli, the adventurous leader of their group, whose impulsive nature often led them into trouble. But today, his enthusiasm was infectious, and Clara felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. "What is it?" Clara asked, setting aside her tools, her curiosity piqued. Eli leaned closer, lowering his voice as if sharing a grand secret. "I stumbled upon an old shipwreck artifact down by the beach. It's covered in strange markings, and I think it might be connected to the fog." His words hung in the air, heavy with promise and danger. Clara's mind raced, the gears of her imagination turning as she considered the implications of Eli's discovery. The fog had always been a source of fascination for her, a veil that obscured the truth. But the townspeople's growing fear of the spirit tied to it had created a rift between Clara and Eli, who often dismissed her inventions as mere folly. Yet, the thought of exploring the artifact together ignited a spark of rebellion against the expectations that bound her. As they gathered their friends, Mabel Quinn, with her grease-stained overalls and practical demeanor, and Finn, whose quiet presence always seemed to hold a deeper understanding, Clara felt the weight of the fog pressing in around them. The whispers of the spirit seemed to echo in the distance, a haunting melody that promised both adventure and peril. Together, they stood at the threshold of the unknown, the shipwreck artifact a beacon calling them into the depths of mystery. The chapter concluded with the group deciding to investigate the artifact further, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. The fog swirled around them, thickening as they stepped outside, a shroud that concealed both their fears and the truths waiting to be uncovered. Clara's invention, once a mere dream, now felt like a lifeline, a chance to bridge the gap between her aspirations and the reality of the world around her. As the whispers in the fog grew louder, Clara knew that their journey into the unknown had only just begun.